This conference will now be recorded.
Okay.
So, guys, please every day take some initiatives, guys. Okay, see, 10 minutes wasted. Out of 1 hour, 10 minutes means it's again not good practice. We have this many members. At least one member not ready means it's not good, guys. Yeah, plug into it. Okay, increase the font also. Give me the control as well. So, guys, today we will talk about. So, what are the things completed yesterday? Till now, find grep, WC, head, tail, sort, unit, TR. Anything else we completed? Said also.
Can you please increase the font of Notepad? It's quite difficult to keep.
Said, echo. Yeah. So these commands we completed till now. So please practice more, guys. There are so many other examples also you have to practice. So what I showed is just a few example for each command. Okay, you should perfect in each command. Next, AWK command. Very important out of all these commands. Okay, why do we need that? I will tell you. Okay. Guys, example, you are doing some automation. Okay, you are doing some automation, and now just a minute. Guys, please don't ask me link daily. And it is same link every day until I change it. Okay. Especially don't ping me privately. You can ping at least in group chat. That is my request. Okay. For everybody, I cannot reply. Please ping in group chat only. That too link won't be changed every day. Okay. Yeah. So what is AWK command? Very, very important, guys, out of remaining commands, out of all the text processing tools. Example, so guys, what is the command to check available RAM in Linux operating system? How to check RAM information? Hmm? Free space hyphen M. So we are doing some automation. Assume that some system upgradation. Okay, for that purpose, you are writing a shell script. So there are some prerequisites. Okay, so OS upgrade you are doing. Example, here it is the kernel version is this one. Now I want to upgrade this. So I got some latest. So I have some commands to upgrade my OS, to upgrade my kernel. Okay. So but before that I should verify few things like RAM information, available storage information. I want to. So if you are a human, okay, so I can run this command and I can understand. Even though I get all this output, I can understand like I have this 748 MB I have. But while doing automation, I should not give all this output. Only this value only I should give to my cells. I cannot give entire this junk and all. This all information not required for automation. Only this one I need. Right? If I'm a human being, if I run the command, even though I get all this, I know that which is required output. ఇది నాకు కావాల్సిన output. This is what I need. I know that. But for automation, I cannot give this. So how can I extract from this output? AWK is the one of the option. Very, very important option, guys. Okay. Here, first of all, so this is for you guys. I need only this line now because overall 3 lines it is showing for me. I don't need 3 lines. What should I do? In what basis I can get this line? I need only this line. ఎలా తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు? How can I get this line to outside? I don't need above and below lines. First of all, I want to get only this line. Why? Because here I have a required output. How can I get this line, guys? Use your text processing tools. A tool వాడొచ్చు. Which tool I can use to get that line? Echo no, set no, tr no, sort unit no. Maybe these two or else this. So out of these three, which one I can use? Try to understand the logic, guys. So this line I need. Maybe if you go with head, first 2 lines. Head hyphen 2. So First two lines I will say. Now again tail. But this case I will unnecessarily like two commands I'm using. But in one command with grep command I can go. With grep also I can go. I can grab this, right? Anyway I can go. Your wish. Okay, I got the required line. So this is easy. So I'll go with this. Here logic is important, guys. Try to understand the logic to write down the source code. Now only I'm getting this line. So now how can I get this value? Okay, so that is very AWT. Now this output I will send it to AWK command. AWK hyphen capital F. So guys, here in this output, what is the delimiter? Okay, this is my keyword. This is the thing I need. So what is the separator in this output with this guys? Okay, what
Space.
is there before and after in this
Space.
output to get this outside? What is the separator? So before and after what we have for this output? Before and after we have space. So space is the delimiter, guys. So whatever the keyword you need to extract that keyword outside, check before and after. First we'll go with before. So here both are same, before and after. So like space is my delimiter. Okay. Now printed dollar. So how many times you have the spaces? I mean here delimiter is my space, right? How many times you have space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times my spaces are there before this keyword. So this keyword is $7. Seventh field it is. Guys, my keyword will be 7th. So this one will be 6th. Guys, you have to check how many times the delimiters are there. So before your keyword, which keyword you need? This one, right? But this, before this one, how many keywords? Sorry, how many delimiters I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 delimiters I have. So this is the 7th field. Example, if I need this value, what is this value, guys? So how many times I have the key delimiter? 1, 3. So again, guys, I am telling you, link won't be changed every day. Link is same every day. Okay. So you no need to wait for the link every day. Even while sending the tested that link, I clearly mentioned there. Today onwards, until next update, please join here. I clearly given the link and I clearly given the instruction also. So it is same link, Avinash. It is
Yes,
same
sir.
link every day. You no need to wait for the link. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Exactly 6:30 you have to join, sir, daily.
Also there. Sorry.
I have to join exactly 6:30, sir, daily.
Yes, exactly 6:30.
Okay.
Okay. So if any change in the link, I will give that link, don't worry. But if I don't give the link, it is the same link.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. See guys, I got the required output. Like this, from any outputs, I can extract the keys, guys. From any output. Example, let's take this one. Okay, now here only one line I have. Let's elaborate it. So example, guys, this is my requirement. Now what is the denominator, guys? What is the separator for this from the output?
One space.
Space again. Print dollar. So what is the number of this parameter? How many times you have? 1, 2. What is the field number then? 3. $3 it is. See guys, from any output you can extract the keys like this. Okay. So AWK, ARC command. Next. Example, guys, DA-H will show you your file system data. Generally in Windows we have drives, right? C drive, D drive, E drive. Same here, we call them as file systems. So DA-H will show you all the file systems. How many file systems you have in this operating system. Okay. Actually, these all are not required. Only this one. So I have one hard disk which is mapped with slash. Can you please open the paint section once? So guys, in Windows, okay, let's take our laptop. This is our laptop. This is your hard disk in your laptop. So basically, we create logical partitions in our laptop. Why? Because if you have separate file systems for separate drive for your OS and your day-to-day used data, that will be very great. But in personal life, we no need to have multiple hard disks. Within the single hard disk, you will do the partitions. Okay, then first hard disk, you are mapping with folder C. So why? Because guys, hard disk, we cannot hard disk directly. We cannot write the data. We cannot read the data directly into the hard disk. Compulsory one folder you have to map it with it. Then only now whatever you write under C drive, it will go to the first partition. Next to D. You can give any name, not only D. Next to E. So now separate file system. Even OS corrupted also, still other file systems available. Same concept in Linux also. Okay, now here this is your Linux operating system. You have one hard disk by default. Okay, now so that hard disk we mapped with slash folder. By default, slash is one of the file system in your Linux box. Okay, now without folder, you cannot access the hard disk. Compulsory like a hard disk, we have to map it with one folder. That is called as file system. What is the difference between folder and file system means? For file system also a folder only, but which is mapped with hard disk. That is called as file system. A folder which is mapped with disk is called as file system. Remaining all are normal folders. Okay, now. So that is what it is showing here. This is your hard disk name and which is mapped with slash. Example, my requirement is now I want to get like again as part of automation, I want to check what is the available memory. I want to get only this value, not total output. If I am a human being, even by checking this output, I can understand. But while doing automation, I cannot give the entire output. Only the required output I should give. Now tell me guys, I need only this line now because my output is here. I don't need this one. What should I do now? Hmm? Guys, what should I do now? I need only this line now. I don't need entire output. How can I get that? How many ways I have? So multiple ways I have. Grep. Maybe I can grep it with this one way. You can non-matching line. Okay, hyphen V means non-matching lines it will show you. Now I am trying to non-match this keyword. The keyword line should come. So now I got it right. So thinking different ways, guys. How many ways I can get this? Which is the better one? So this is the better one because disk name may not be same every time for your separate different systems. Assume that I have 100 servers. In 100 servers, I want to run this script. Everywhere you may not have the same disk. So this is not a good practice. This is the best practice because everywhere you can see this keyword. So I am just extracting non-matching line. So only this line you will get. Any other ways, guys? Any other ways? Tail also there. Tail hyphen 1. Okay. So 3 ways I have to get that particular line. Okay, any way you can go. I'm going with this way. Now tell me guys, I need only this one. So only 6.5 I need. Maybe we'll make it in MBs instead of hyperlink means MB. So tell me guys now, I need only this word, this thing outside. What is the separator before and after? Space only.
Again space. Every time it may not be space, guys. Here in this case, space. Maybe if it is something else, you may have different. Print.
4.
What is the print number? How many times I have my keyboard?
4.
So 3 times I have. So it is $4. Fourth field. See guys, this is how I can extract my outputs. My required key only from the any kind of output. Now, okay, one more. What is this file? It shows all the users. Now, example, I need. So, guys, AWK, what it will do means it will applicable for all the lines. It doesn't matter how many lines you are passing. One line or 2 lines or 3 lines or every line it will applicable. Okay, now if you give 1 line, it will take for 1 line. If you give 2 lines, if you give 5 lines, if you give 10 lines, it will apply the same logic. Okay, so first I am making with 1 line. First grep. I want EC2 user details. Okay, I got it. So guys, I want user. So guys, basically this file has all the user information. How many users you have in your system? It will show you. And each user has username. This is password. Actually, there will be one more file. This is just a place. It is pointing to user ID, group ID, comment about that user, home directory, shell. Okay, so every line same syntax. Now I am checking for EC2-user. Now I need a user ID, guys. Whichever user I provide, I request that user ID I should get. AWK -m. So what is the delimiter for this one? I want this one to outside. This is user ID, this is group ID. So user ID I need. What should I do? What is the delimiter? Guys,
Colon.
what is the delimiter? What is there before?
Colon.
Colon. So colon is the delimiter. So which field it is? With respect to colon. How many columns you have? 1, 2. So what is the field number? $2.
1, 2.
See guys? It's showing out of this output, I'm getting only this value. And one more thing here. Okay, as I told, AWK, we can give entire file also. Okay, see, here I'm not grabbing particular line. Entire file I'm sending it to AWK command. So same logic it will apply for every line. ప్రతి line లో ఈ లాజిక్ చెక్ చేస్తుంది. In every line, it will take colon as a separator. It will print the third key, third column. Okay. Every line it will match this logic. If this matches, then it will print that. See? These are the user IDs in your file. This many users we have. Maybe example here in this case, this. So with respect to colon, Username. What is the field number for user number? Do we have any delimiter before this? Guys, do we have colon before this?
No.
No. So what is the field number? 0 means what is the field number? 1,
1.
right? $1. See, you need all the usernames. Simple. With the AWK command, you can achieve it. Multiple also I can get it, guys. $1, $3. With respect to colon, I'm printing 1 and 3rd columns. Username, user ID. Even home directory field is $6. See, username, user ID. Even I can inject some data also. Example, so I can inject the data also like this. So $1 means in this case your username. Okay, then user ID is my injected data. This is user ID $3. Next again this is injected data. Then this is $6. Okay, so this is how you can change your respected outputs, guys. This is how you can change your respected outputs. Whatever output it is, you can change it with respect to your requirement with the help of AWK. See actual output. This is the actual output in that file. Okay, but how I made it? See, I made it in this way. My output based on my requirement. Okay, so AWK command is very useful command in real time, especially in shell script. Okay, now here first you should understand the logic guys. So okay, now which output you need? Do you need entire file, entire lines, all the lines, or only particular line? In which line you have your keyword? Okay, now see example, someone requested you how many users you have in your system. Please list out username along with the home directory. Simple. So where my user and home directory information will be available? In etc password file. Okay. So he's asking all the lines. Right. So what I will do, I will pass that file to AWK command. And in every line, we have the same structure in this file. So simple AWK command I will apply with colon separator and $1 and $3. It depends on your requirement, guys. Which output you need, which columns you need. So that parameter, that number, that delimiter you have to use. Okay. So this is how AWK works, guys. You can. I hope you understood. Maybe I'll give one more example. example, we look okay. So delimiter space, look at this, right? Before and after space only we have. Dollars, here. Example, in this output I need MN, this one, AMZN2. What is the delimiter, right? Again, send this to AWK command. Guys, what is the delimiter? Huh? For AMZN2,
Dot.
if I need that output, what is the delimiter?
Dot.
So dot is the delimiter.
Rent.
What is the number?
5.
How many times dot is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the number then? 5. $5. See guys, now I need Z in this. What is the delimiter? Huh? Now I need Z. What is the delimiter? What is there before?
M.
M is the delimiter. Just example I am showing you guys. M is the delimiter before. What is the field number with respect to M?
$1.
3.
2. Only one time M is there, right? Before Z. Only one time I have M. So this is number 2. Now, back side. What is the delimiter? What is the back? So if before and after different delimiter means 2 times you have to write down R command. Now tell me, what is the delimiter?
N.
N.
N. What is the number now? So before Z, how many times we have N?
So same 2.
How
2.
many times before Z? How many times I have N?
1 time.
Before Z, not after Z.
$0.
0.
0.
R1.
That means what is the parameter?
R1.
$1. Always plus 1, guys. See? So like this, you can extract the outputs. Now I'll give one more challenge. So before that, I want to say one command. So XOR commands is there, guys. So what it does, it will combine multiple lines. It makes like multiple rows into single row. Okay, now it makes multiple rows into single row. If requirement is there, you can do that. Example, if config ETH0. What is this command, guys? Anybody? Do you know? What is
IP
this
address.
command?
IP address.
Exactly. Network details it will show you. Similar to Windows, guys. In Windows, we have IP config. Here ETH0 is your device name, your internet card, Ethernet card device name. Actually, I need the output is something like this. ETH0, I mean this one, device IP address is this is what I need. My output. By if I do automation. How can I get that? First of all, how many lines you need from the output? So how to get first two lines?
By using head.
8 hyphen and 2. Okay. So how to combine the lines? Because both has different structure. Okay. Both has different structure. So I cannot go directly R AWK. How to combine the lines? Just now I told you. XR.
So
Now it is single line. AWK hyphen M. Print. What is the field number? Guys, with respect to space, what is the field number? How many times we have space before this?
$1.
Zero.
$1 comma. And what about this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the number? $6.
$6.
Now I need this injection. Okay, data insertion. Got it right? See. So the output was completely different for that command. Now I made it like this. I hope you understood what is AWK command. Any questions here? Very, very important, guys. Out of all the commands. మిగిలిన కమాండ్స్ తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఈ కమాండే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. AWK. And can you please open Google once? AWK examples. A number of examples we have, guys. What I showed is hardly 2 to 3 examples in AWK. But you have minimum 20, 30 examples, different options. Okay, please go through it. There are so many things you have to learn. So many options we have. ఇవన్నీ మీరు నేర్చుకోవాలి. All these things. So many options we have. See, which option is for which purpose. Just not watching, you have to implement it without fail. Then only you can understand the things. Okay, now we have one more similar command, cut command, but we don't use that. AWK is enough, but I will show you what is cut. So cut also similar. Cut, same in a AWK, -f option is there, right? Here -d, delimiter. So in AWK command, -f, here -d, both are same. What is the delimiter for this? Space. Now -f, what is the field number? 1, 2, 3. And with AWK, how you will write? -f. Both are same. Here in AWK -f, in cut -d. Here print we use, here F we use. Both are different tools, guys, different applications. Cut and AWK. Okay, but what is the difference means? Example, okay. Here let's go with cut. -d space. -4. See, it won't work. Why? Because if you go with AWK command, okay, here it will consider tab also as single space. Okay, here multiple spaces we have actually. It's not a single space, right? So, but AWK will consider tab also as a single space. But in cut, every space is found. Any spaces only. How many spaces we have? I think 3 to 4. So 4 it will consider. So it will be like not a $4. Maybe here itself you have around 5 to 6 spaces. So it is 7th field somewhere, I think so. Let's see. So, $11th. So 10 spaces you have here, guys. You have 10 spaces here. So cut command considering every space. So this is 10th field, 11th field. So here, is it 1 or 2? I think again 2. Hmm. 30. Then this is 19 field it is with respect to cut because every space is count here in cut command. But with AWK, it won't consider. It will take it as only one space in case of spaces. Only that is the difference. So AWK is best practice when compared to cut. We use AWK only. So I hope you understood today's class. Any questions? But practice is important. There are so many things to learn in AWK and cut also. Go to Google and try to understand AWK. So what I showed is the minimum behavior, how AWK works. But apart from that, there are so many options we have with AWK. Okay, so please make sure that please practice more. Okay, yeah, I think it's enough for today. But please make sure that guys, someone is ready with the setup before the class. Don't waste the time. Every day, like early morning, I'm asking 20, 30 times, guys. Unnecessarily to change my mood. Entire day will be spoiled. Please help me. Yeah. Okay then, guys. We'll meet tomorrow then. Same time.